be here. I had someone tweet me today and say, hey, we need Bill Squire back today.
I know.
It's going to be a sad day.
It's going to be a very sad day. How else will we know on a weekend where we get an extra hour, by the way, of the aforementioned sleep? How else will we know that the weekend has gotten underway, courtesy of Cleveland Whiskey, if there is no Bill Squire Friday Get Down? And I don't have an answer for that. There's simply no way to know.
There's no way.
There's simply no way to know. Cavaliers play tonight in Indiana. They're going to take on the Pacers at 7 o'clock. They beat them here at home for the home opener, so let's see if history can repeat itself.
That was a good win they had the other night on Wednesday night.
Against the Bulls.
Against the Bulls.
Yep.
But they look good.
It was a good win, though.
It was a good win.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming together.
Yeah.
2-2 right now.
It's looking all right.
Better than the Warriors.
Listen, and Steph Curry broke his hand, yeah?
Yeah.
Another dude
he
fell
broke
on
it
him.
on purpose, I guarantee. He's like putting his hand under the guy. He's like, I don't want to be part of this crappy team.
Yeah.
So he stuck his hand under that guy so he'd break his hand and be out for a few months to not have to play on that crappy team.
Oh, and
I'd do the same thing if I was on that crap-tastic team.
Craptastic.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be mixed messages there.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're saying he was trying to be a good Samaritan by making sure his other friend didn't fall, putting his hand there.
No, he was just trying to. He's only out for himself, Alan.
I see.
So he was trying to break his hand so he doesn't have to play, so they can't criticize him.
Well, it doesn't sound very craptastic to me, I'll tell you that. About 8 minutes away, close to 2:30, I'll have another $1,000 for you. Chance for you to go fund yourself. You have a couple more weeks of that, about 16 chances every weekday, so a lot of money still to be won if you have struck out so far. Alan, did you notice that the kids don't say trick or treat anymore? We got about 50 kids last night, and not one kid said it. Well, we had 2 kids. Trick or treating is it 6 to 8 everywhere now?
Yeah,
for the most part.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
2
pretty
hours
standard.
of trick or treating. I got home about probably 7:30. After I got home, there's only one group of kids that came to the door. And Gwen said there had only been one other doorbell ring. So we had 2 groups of kids, and I don't think that I even thought
So you
about
got a
it.
bunch of candy you can bring up.
Yeah. We had, because I had to get it from my daughter's school and the thing. But until this person mentioned it to me, I don't know that I thought of it. But when the one time that I was home and my wife opened the door, I didn't hear trick or treat. I didn't hear that.
Well, we're living.
It was more like, "Hi,
Yeah.
happy Halloween," you know.
Yeah. I don't know. I always made my kids say it.
You made them say
Well,
it?
I'd be like, you got to say trick or treat. It's part of the thing.
Yeah. Because
But
some kids, little kids are shy, which I get, but it's but I didn't hear anybody say trick or treat.
But I haven't passed out candy in a long time, and I wasn't going to do it yesterday because I was under the weather. But I don't know if that's the thing. I don't know how. I don't recall.
But you guys are in a high rise. Do you have people coming door to door like that?
No. But I mean, like in years past, I'd go to my sister's house, or I've lived in houses before.
No,
on
I know.
Halloween.
I know.
So
I mean, yesterday, if you're not feeling well, it's not going to matter anyway.
It didn't matter. No.
Yeah.
No, nobody comes through a high rise going trick or treat.
They did when I lived in one. Oh my God.
Well, everybody in that building is 80 plus.
Oh, is that what it was? Well, we had a lot of that too. But I mean, we'd have kids knocking. When I lived in a high rise many years ago, we'd have kids knocking on the door.
But how do you know who's celebrating trick or treat and who's not? Like you just knock on
the
random
costumes
doors?
kind of give it away.
I'm not talking about the kids. I'm talking about the kids coming up to your door. How do they know if
in
you're
the high rise?
Yes. How do you know you're giving out candy or not? You don't have a street light.
No, in our building, you had to put a tag on your door or something. You put like a purple or green tag,
Or like candy stop or something.
Yeah, you gave them
I was gonna say, little bastards knocking on my door talking about trick or treat. That's how black people get shot.
Trick or treat is how. I'll tell you what, it is in Chicago. Some little girl
That's so sad.
got shot in the chest because some dude is trying to get another guy across the street. She's just out there trick or treating on the west side.
Ugh.
Ugh,
Was it in a bad part of town, or is it just all of Chicago now?
No, it was the west side. It's this area called Little Village, which is not the worst place to be, but ain't the best.
So the south side's the worst.
No, west side's the worst.
Oh, west side's the worst?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
South side got gentrified a long time ago.
Oh, okay. I just get all my Chicago knowledge from Shameless, and they live on the south side.
But you also notice that they're white too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have black neighbors. But like
no, they do. But it's like that area. Like I said, South Side used to be all white, and then black people started moving in, and then white people started moving out, and then it kind of got more mixed.
Got you.
West Side, it's 90% people of color.
Got you.
Black and Hispanic. But yeah, You can get shot anywhere now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all of America.
This just happened to be in one of the more traditional neighborhoods in which no one's shocked that a kid got shot.
Who's shooting during trick-or-treating? Like,
some guy,
what
these
gang
dudes,
member?
These guys are, all these guys in these gangs, you'd think that part of being in a gang would be firearms training. It sounds ridiculous to say, but it's like, this is how they never get the person they're trying to get.
Oh, because they hold the gun sideways and they're just swinging it around.
Ever. They get a kid, or a bullet goes through a window and you kill someone's grandma. They never, you figure if you're spraying bullets, you're going to get the guy you're trying to get. Yeah. They never get them, ever. So there's one guy on one side of the street, trick-or-treaters on the sidewalk, the guys that he's trying to shoot on the other side of the street.
They can't call
and he just
off.
goes blah, 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 blah. Huh?
They say, hey, we'll get back to our ganging tomorrow.
After we get some candy.
Just take 2 hours off. 6 to 8 on Halloween. You take off
just wait for
your
the kids to
gangbanging.
pass.
The streets never rest, Bill.
Once these kids get past, I'm going to shoot you real good.
Yeah, I mean, how far can he get in like 15 steps? All you got to do is get out of like the gun range.
If there's a guy who is across the street and you see he's trying to shoot you, he's not going to wait for the kids to walk by to shoot you. He wants to kill you.
I need more context.
It's just that they never get the guys that they're trying to get.
Maybe they do. Maybe it just takes a little time, and a lot of people get sacrificed in the process of it.
Alan, shouldn't the person giving the candy ask trick or treat?
No.
Isn't that's like super old though, right? Like you go trick or treat, and they go treat. That's like from the 1700s. Like, but yeah. So a lot of municipalities, they had plenty of kids dressed up, and listen. There were a lot of people who were on television last night who were dressed up. I think Rachel Maddow had my favorite costume all night over there on MSNBC.
I, this year, am obviously dressed up as a out-of-shape, middle-aged lesbian. Nailed it!
Boy, she did too. And how embarrassing for Rush Limbaugh to have been wearing the same costume the whole time.
Ooh, a sick burn.
But yeah, she looked good. I liked that Mitt Romney's grandson dressed as Pierre Delicto.
Who's that?
Remember, Pierre Delicto was that they found Mitt Romney had a fake Twitter account under the name of Pierre Delicto.
Yeah.
Delicto or Delecto?
Was it?
I think it's Delecto because
Pierre Delecto. Yes, thank you.
How old is his grandson?
12. I don't think he's that old. How old
hilarious
is he?
though.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, he looks like he's a teenager. Or
to
something.
To troll your grandpa like that's really funny. And then his dad tag Romney's the one that posted it. He's like, hey, my son is making fun of my dad.
Tag? What are these names? Tag
Mitt?
Palin? Tag I mean, I know they're rich white guy names, but Tag.
Tag and Mitt.
Jesus.
That's why they thought a regular man name was Pierre Delecto.
Yeah, they don't know regular names.
I need a nice incognito name that's not going to raise any suspicion. I'll go with Pierre Delecto.
Yeah. Has anyone ever used Ronald Mexico for anything? Because I'd really love to do. Do you have me on video, by the way?
Not yet.
Okay.
Go ahead and boot her up, and I'll
boot her up here. Because I want to show you some video. If you're watching at AlanCoxShow.com, this is great.
Did you turn on the thing?
Yeah.
You on the right Wi-Fi?
Am I?
The Cam 5.
Hold on.
You got to make sure you're on the right Wi-Fi.
Yep, sorry.
There we go.
There
we go. Now I got you.
Hey, there we go. Okay,
now
let me show you this. This
right.
is a Canadian weatherman. This is on Global Calgary, and he's dressed up in a unicorn costume, except it's really tight. And the girls who are the anchors, all they can do is
it's so cold there.
Try to.
I know that's Celsius, but still.
Yeah, is try to not stare. Yeah, they're trying to keep their eyes up into the Great White North because he's walking around. Do I have that? You see that?
Yeah.
Where's my audio?
Where is your audio? You got the.
Hold on.
You got it plugged in.
I haven't done this for a couple. I haven't done it for a couple of days.
You remember, you got to pot it up.
Yeah, no, I know.
You got.
What's going on here?
Sometimes just unplug it from the.
Hold on. I got it.
Okay. All right, start it over.
Yeah, let me start it over.
There we go.
It's so cold out there.
Oh no. No.
Yes.
What is going on here?
Are you okay?
What's in the shorts? What are you wearing?
This guy's rocking a real moose knuckle in this thing,
really
too. And these are
proud of it,
Canadian.
too,
These
yeah.
are Canadian ladies. You got to be nice to them.
Witzel?
I'm a unicorn. Jeez, it's tight.
It's tight, all right.
I'm Ferdinand. Where's my name key? Identify me.
We could use a banner up there.
Sure, big one.
Ferdinand, mystical meteorologist.
Oh, no.
Dallas is gonna die.
I thought Matthew's pants were tight.
Right?
These are tight. Sorry, I had to be in character here.
He's still got a stupid Canadian accent.
What's it on the boot?
I gotta be in character.
Character here.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, yeah. So
He's
he had
dancing
tight
around in
pants on as a Weatherman unicorn.
Like you said, the moose knuckle. Where the moose knuckle was born in Canada.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because they got all the moose.
Right.
All the
Molson Golden.
Yeah.
All right, I got $1,000 here for you to go fund yourself. Good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword ROCK to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's ROCK to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself from 100.7 WMMS.
Trick-or-treating at a parent show with the kids last night wearing a F you effing F sweatshirt in Lakewood. Yeah, I was like what the parents are wearing. They're like, yeah, I don't care. This is my costume. How about some candy? Like the old Sandler bit, right? Bag on the head, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Crazy bag on the head, man. Give me candy.
Give me candy. That's all you want.
That's right.
As long as you're doing something, you're trying, get some candy.
Mm-hmm.
And is that something you're going to play?
It is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got to put an ad blocker on this thing.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Except I don't think I can. Other people use this, and it screws other people up, and I don't know.
Well,
here again with his Halloween costume suggestions is Adam Sandler. Adam.
Although it's really stupid that I'm doing this the day after Halloween, but whatever.
right. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
If you're not out trick-or-treating right now, there's a good chance you didn't want to spend the money on a fancy costume. Well, you really don't have to. Can you? You can use a prop, you have lying around the house. A newspaper's great. You can go as crazy newspaper face. I'm crazy newspaper face! And I want some candy!
That's the kind of stuff that made Adam Sandler a star.
Oh, yeah.
A multi-millionaire.
He's made like $3-4 billion at the box office.
Something like
because
that.
of great ideas like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I also like the people who, there were a lot of anti-vaxxer costumes, anti-vax mom costumes.
Oh, yeah, zombie kids.
No, not pretty close though.
Yeah, any kid that's a zombie, I feel like their parents are anti-vaxxers.
Yeah, one woman was like, I was trying to think of the least scary thing I could be for Halloween, so I became the measles. Because,
the least scary.
Yeah,
that's
she
a
doesn't.
Very scary thing.
Well, but not to an anti-vaxxer. They are trying to prove to everybody that science isn't real. These people get very angry when you explain that science doesn't care if you believe in it or not. It doesn't change the facts that are facts. It doesn't change that measles massively damages your immune system. But the woman who's getting a lot of attention is the girl who went as an anti-vax mom, and she's got a little skeleton in a baby carrier. And boy, a lot of those anti-vaxxers. Yeah, what it is, but
leave your politics out of your trick-or-treating.
Why? Your costume. Everybody puts a little something into their costume.
Is it trick-or-treating? Was she trick-or-treating, or was she just out
going to a costume party tonight
as
Karen and her non-vaccinated child? It's a little skeleton in a baby holder.
I like my Halloween with my politics. I like
well, you better move to another country then, because it's in everything.
I saw a picture on my Facebook. One of my Facebook friends, like a mutual friend, put little tags of Trump 2020 on each piece of candy.
To what effect? He wanted to have his house covered in eggs? Was that what he was going for?
I don't know.
You know who doesn't vote? Children.
Yeah.
Like that's
I know.
You can't do anything.
He wanted to be cleaning up eggs and toilet paper for the next month on his house?
Wanted to make sure that they saw Trump 2020.
But he was trolling, or he's like a Trump guy?
He's a Trump guy.
Well, yeah. Those are the people. Yeah, well, okay.
I'm just saying. I saw.
He knows kids can't vote, though, right? Like, I don't get the point of putting that on
Because he's trolling.
candy.
Yeah. That's all you got if you're one of those guys, is the trolling.
And
There's
then
nothing
you
else.
take the wrapper and you tear it apart. So you're literally giving it to someone to rip apart.
Now, if he
I
had...
didn't say it was logical.
If he had taken the time to purchase a candy mold that said Trump 2020 and then made chocolates out of that and sealed
and
those...
laced it with the truth.
Or fentanyl.
Yeah.
Then that would have,
That's
but
what they're calling fentanyl now.
Yeah, the truth.
By the way,
They don't want to put that much effort into it.
my mom's fine, by the way,
Well, good.
to that person that texted in. I
Okay.
appreciate the...
Oh, what happened with your mom?
No,
There was a fentanyl thing that happened.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
at Mercy, and I was making sure it wasn't my mom. And so,
But there's
I know
also
she had,
been...
like OD'd on impulse chicken or something.
yeah, that was how she would go.
No, they grabbed they grabbed 3 guys outside of Dayton that had like a ton of fentanyl, and they were like, this could have killed every person in Ohio easily. This amount of fentanyl.
Get the putting fentanyl in the drugs because it kills your customer.
Well, I hear that too, but it doesn't kill everyone.
Right.
And more you're starting to read like they're debunking this whole like you touch fentanyl and you get you overdose or whatever, because that was the crux of that person who was texting about Poundcake's mom.
Did they ever find those donuts that had fentanyl in them?
The ones that are on the billboard?
Yeah,
Boy,
that's what I'm looking for.
I really hope that they are working on that case 24/7. In answer to that billboard, I would not eat those donuts if they had fentanyl in them. No matter how delicious you're trying to make me think fentanyl is. I see what you're doing there.
I still can't find the cocaine they said I had.
It's on the back of that chick's phone case.
Yeah.
You see that viral video picture that went around? The girl who was taking the girl who was getting married, or one of her bridesmaids handed her the phone. She's taking a photo of her family and hands her phone to her friend. Hey, could you take a picture of me and my parents? And there's a little packet of Coke taped to the back of her phone case.
That.
Oh,
So she's holding the case. And just they zero in on the dad's face. He's like, is that what I think it is? I think it's an English family or something.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And the girl's just got this look on her face. And she's in the middle of this picture, like wide-eyed, like my cocaine is stuck to the back of my phone case for everybody to see.
Oh, that's very
Yeah.
funny. There's also the girl that was cheating on her husband at a wedding. Do you guys talk about that?
No.
Oh, this they had one of those photo booths that a lot of people get for their wedding.
Sure.
And then she was making out with some random dude, and then that got posted.
Oh, she wasn't there with her husband.
No.
Yeah.
But she was making out with this dude, and it got posted on the website where you're like, oh, go to this website and you can download your pictures and share them. And the people in the wedding shared the photos, and they're like, wait a second, that's not her husband.
Right.
And they were going at it.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Inside the booth, they thought they were having a private moment.
Who would think that they were...
They're having a private moment in front of a camera.
Yeah, let's go have a private moment in this photo booth.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have got
They're both
posted
hammered.
unless someone posted it. So
Well, it gets posted to the website, and then people share that. Because everybody goes to the wedding website, and they're
I
like,
understand.
yeah, we need to share these photos
yeah,
on
but I'm
Facebook.
just saying it was private at the time.
Yeah.
It's just like when you do something on camera, it's not officially public until it airs. So I'm just saying.
People are stupid.
Very stupid.
Alan, the parents will see all that stuff when they check their kids' candy. Mm-hmm. Do parents check the candy anymore? I mean,
For
do
parents'
they?
tax.
Huh?
Parent tax.
Yeah, but who's being swayed by a sticker? Like, no one's going, you know what, I was on the fence, and then I saw the sticker on the Snickers bar, and I was like, got my vote.
You know what? If only he hadn't put them on the circus peanuts, I really would have changed my mind. But if your judgment is that poor with the candy...
You give my kids circus peanuts, I don't care who you are, I ain't voting for you.
Did you know that the official flavor of circus peanuts is banana? Did you know that those are allegedly banana flavored?
I had no idea.
I saw some...
I thought it was foot.
Actually, I don't mind circus peanuts.
I don't like the consistency.
For whatever reason, when I was growing up, my dad liked circus peanuts, and so I think I probably developed an affinity for that. I don't know that I've ever purchased them for myself. I won't tuck into a bag of circus peanuts, but I've never despised them to the extent that everybody else does. I certainly never thought that they were supposed to be representing a particular flavor.
They're better than candy corn. I'll give you that.
Yeah, candy corn's just too sweet for me. But, yeah, banana, I guess, was some little factoid I saw somewhere for circus peanuts. But most people hate them. Who cares? You go down a candy aisle, you will never see an empty peg and just a tag that says circus peanuts.
Sold out.
Sold out. All right, let me break. I got those Hot Wheels Monster Truck Live tickets for you. That is coming back to the Wolstein Center at CSU January 18 and 19. If you're into the monster truck shows, that is one of the better ones, so I'll have tickets for you shortly. 35192 on a text, or go to alancoxshow.com.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.